The game is up. The cat's out the bag. Do you know who this is? Comment below if you think you know, but don't cheat, because this man is the reason why the world already ended. The Antichrist. While you're guessing, let me give you some clues. First, you gotta understand why people call the White Horseman the Antichrist, because that language isn't used in Revelation. Christ, end of Revelation, arrives on a white horse with a sword, wears many crowns, brings true peace. The first horseman arrives on a white horse with a bow, no arrow, wears one crown, brings conquest, claiming peace. You see, the white horseman is not Christ, he is the imposter, the Antichrist, the wolf in sheep's clothing. Let me ask you something. Who killed Christ? The Romans. Who took Christ's story, rebranded it, and turned it into an empire? The Romans. The Roman Empire didn't die, it shed its skin. The conquering spirit, the essence of the empire, found a new host. White robes replaced red flags. The cross replaced the sword. So who was this man? Did you guess? This man's name is Pope Nicholas. He claimed he had the right to the entire globe as a representative of Christ on earth. He authorized and decreed the conquering and enslavement of Africa and the Americas. You don't believe that he's the Antichrist, the White Horseman? Let's go further. The decree was executed on an unprecedented scale. This was the only time in history a conquest of this magnitude was achieved. 8% of the world's population conquered 80% of the world's population. The papal bulls of Pope Nicholas and his successors created a legal concept known as the doctrine of discovery. The doctrine became the foundation of property law in countries like the US, Canada, Australia. It is a legal basis used to this day to justify the claim to lands originally belonging to indigenous peoples. The apocalypse wasn't just a single event with fire from the sky, though fire would rain from the sky. We could talk about that in another video. It was a systematic, centuries-long conquest and enslavement of the world, carried out in the image of Christ. A matrix is a medium of structure in which you develop it. So you do live in a matrix, but you live in a devouring matrix. Today we call it civilization. It's a devouring matrix that feeds on humanity disguised as order. The constant pressure of rent, mortgages, bills, and 9-to-5 work is the modern expression of this. You cannot get rid of the Antichrist until you get rid of civilization itself. Escaping the matrix. To live without rent, mortgage, or bills, you must first understand the foundation of the system you were born into. This knowledge is key. You need this free audiobook. Go to the top of my page and go here. It is the way out of the matrix. I love you all. Peace.